Welcome to lecture 4 of Vibe Coding 101 crash course. All right, so in this lecture, what we're going to do is we're going to install Cursor and install Node.js and so on in the next videos, but let's keep a track of what we have done. We have reviewed Replit, Lovable, Firebase Studio. Let's work on installing Cursor. Before we move on, I'd like to explain why Cursor, why not Windsurf. I'm someone who has worked with Notepad++. This is a very, very old. I just remember this. It's not even an IDE. It's a Notepad code editing tool. I used to work with this a lot, and then I tried a lot of things. Bracket was one of them that I really liked. I worked with a bunch of others. I don't remember. This was the logo of this. But I worked with a lot of different IDEs, a lot of them. Sublime was another one, and so on and so forth. And what really resonated with me was the VS Code. So I have been a VS. Well, actually, I have VS Code here. I can show it very quickly. So VS Code is one of the best code editors that I've ever seen, and I have worked with it like for a very long time, maybe 10 years, maybe 8-9 years. And there is a so-called co-pilot in VS Code, which is VS Code is a Microsoft project. It's open source. But then came the company called Cursor, pretty small company. I don't know, like 20 people or something. And they forked VS Code. VS Code is basically an open source project. And they forked VS Code and they built some AI tools on the top of VS Code. So 171,000 stars. I didn't see it before. That's a lot of stars for an open source project. Anyways, it's also built in TypeScript. It's in Electron.js and so on. It's a really nice project. Like when we get to Git later on, when we start using Git, whenever you're on Git, you press on dot, like literally just press on dot on your keyboard. You will basically load that repository underneath inside VS Code. So basically that is VS Code, and it has these folders. Right now I'm running in browser. This browser is called Arc. And then you can see everything that is there from inside the code base of VS Code. And why do I prefer Cursor? I also tried Windsurf. Windsurf is another IDE. I stick still to way better in Cursor than in Windsurf. To be honest, it's pretty much a feeling. It's not. There could be like 100 different reasons why, but maybe in another episode on my YouTube channel I can cover it. But anyways, Cursor is the go-to IDE for this course. It's really nice. It's one of the top ones right now, and I'm using it. I used Windsurf. I went there and then came back to Cursor, so I'm going to stick with Cursor for now. You click on this button, you download the file. Since I already have it installed, it's going to ask me to reinstall it or something like that. But all you need to do is literally install the thing. Once it's installed, then you will end up having an experience something like this. You should see Cursor running like this. That's it. Once you get in this place, then we're all set and we are good to go. Then literally from here onwards, we're going to take a step forward and install the rest of the things like Node.js and so on. But at the end of the day, what we really want to do is make sure that we have Cursor. Please don't go with another IDE because the next steps I'm going to share with you might be different. Stick with this course for the rest of the lectures. later on you can try out Windsurf or VS Code with Copilot or whatever you want. So the next steps will be awesome. Before you carry on with the installation, I wish you good luck with the rest of the course, because this is your first step taking towards becoming a vibe coder, and I believe you'll build a whole lot of cool applications. And please tag me on the internet and share what you have built. See you in the next lecture.